Welcome to San Joaquin College of Law Today, a show dedicated to issues and events within the law school, which are of general interest as well. SJCL Today is produced by San Joaquin College of Law, a nonprofit law school in Clovis, founded in 1969 to provide quality legal education. Over 88% of its graduates have passed the California bar examination. More than a quarter of the practicing lawyers in the Fresno area are San Joaquin College of Law graduates. Today's program is this year's commencement ceremonies for the class of 2013 at the Soroyan Theater, including 53 graduates. The keynote speaker is Federal Magistrate Stanley Boone. But first, Jan Pearson, the Dean of San Joaquin College of Law for over a quarter century, welcomes the graduates and their families.
Well, my heart is pounding. Every year when I watch that group come in on each side of this room, it's an emotional experience for me. I'm sure it's an emotional experience for them and for all of you, their families. This is one of those moments of your life that you will always remember. It's been a major commitment. It has been successful. And aside from the little 3-day quiz that comes up shortly, this is the beginning of a totally new chapter of your life. It's an end in one way, but in more, it's a beginning. Thank you for all the support you gave them through this effort. They'll probably tell you that today, but I'm going to tell you again, thank you, and thank you for joining us in this celebration.
This will be short and painless. Trust me, I'm almost a lawyer. I want to share a few things today. My inspiration for going to law school and practicing law, my view on what's in store for all of us from this point forward, and some thank yous. This first part's a little difficult. My uncle, George Kucera, graduated from Hastings Law School and was admitted to the California bar in 1970. He was a real estate attorney, which is no surprise for those of you that know my family. And the thing I remember most about George was that in the practice of law, he always stuck up for the little guy. He didn't like to see people get trampled. He contributed some nobility to the profession. George died of leukemia shortly before I started law school. At his funeral, his priest forgave him for all of his transgressions, both voluntary and involuntary. That got me thinking. George had a few voluntary transgressions. His favorite cases, he loved to sue lawyers, although I'm not sure that's a transgression. Even more memorable was when he purchased a new tent trailer and then disguised it to look like a woodpile so it wouldn't be seen by the IRS helicopters. As far as involuntary transgressions go, that sounds like something we learned in Jan's torts class. But now that we're doing bar prep 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, I can't remember the rule. I'm kidding, class. Don't write about involuntary transgressions on the bar. In any event, George was my inspiration for going to law school and practicing law. Like George, I'll stick up for the little people. And I hope he forgives me from all my transgressions in law school. There were a few. From this point forward, honestly, the only thought I have about the future is how far behind I'm going to be in bar prep after taking this afternoon off. Speaking of studying for the bar exam, it's a whole different world than law school. Here's an actual hypothetical I came across last week. And Jan, you'll appreciate this because it's a torts question. I expect this is what we have to look forward to as practicing attorneys. A world-renowned expert on reptiles keeps a small private zoo in his study. Many of the animals are quite rare, and a few are very dangerous. Although the expert has done his best to safeguard them from escape, a poisonous Gila monster escaped one day when an unusually strong earthquake shook the animal's glass cage from its stand, causing it to shatter. The Gila monster found its way into the expert's backyard, where it was spotted by a 6-year-old girl who was playing in her yard next door. Intrigued by the bright coloring of the Gila monster and unaware of the danger, the girl reached out through the fence to pet the Gila monster. The Gila monster attacked her and delivered a poisonous and painful bite. The girl ran to her mother, who immediately took the girl to the hospital. When the mother arrived at the hospital, the attending physician told her that he must know what bit her daughter in order to administer the correct antidote. The girl was unable to sufficiently describe what bit her, but she did convey that it was in the expert's yard. The mother returned home, frantically searching for the culprit. She spotted the Gila monster in the expert's yard, climbed over the fence, clubbed the Gila monster to death, and took it back with her to the hospital. So class, if a client walks into your office with a dead Gila monster, be ready for that. Seriously, from this point forward, the possibilities are endless. Armed with a Juris Doctorate from this fine institution, we can tackle our next opportunities. I'm sure all of you at some point believe that the practice of law is a noble profession, and it can be if we decide that nobility will be our contribution. Leaving here, I challenge you to practice law well, to teach, to sit on the bench, or to make peace. I expect to see some of your smiling faces on the San Joaquin Wall of Fame. Just to remind you that you can accomplish whatever you set out to do, my mom recently reunited me with this little treasure, a book of poems I wrote in 1985. I was 9 years old and in the 4th grade. In the section at the end entitled About the Author, it says, "I would like to be a lawyer in the future." Well, there you have it. Last, I just want to thank a few people. Without their support, this wouldn't have been possible. For all of you family and friends out there, you know what I'm talking about. My wife, Karen, she worked harder than me over the last 4 years. She made law school look easy. My son, Jordan, and my daughter, Eva, I didn't get to see them much, but that'll change. My dad, who never failed to call me after each exam and ask me how I did, apparently I did okay. My mom, my extended family, my friend Jesse Molina, also graduating today. Thanks for your inspiration. My boss and friend, Brian Catone, also a graduate of this fine institution. The faculty and staff of San Joaquin, thank you for all your support and your faith in me and in us. I've been told our class motto is keep calm and lawyer on. I say, trust me, there's a pony in here somewhere. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm privileged to introduce our commencement speaker this afternoon, a man who has devoted his career to public service. After graduating from McGeorge School of Law in 1996, he became an assistant United States attorney, and over the years he's prosecuted a variety of criminal cases. He is also a very distinguished prosecutor, training other prosecutors across the United States and even going to other countries to train in criminal prosecution. In 2009, he was offered his dream career, which was to go to Washington, D.C. and serve as a white-collar crime coordinator. He did that for 2 years, and in 2010, he returned to Fresno, where he once again joined the United States Attorney's Office and was appointed as the chief of the white-collar crime unit. He served in that capacity until just recently when he was appointed as the United States Magistrate Judge for the Eastern District of California in the Fresno Division. Aside from his illustrious career as a federal prosecutor, he has also served as a judge pro tem for Fresno County, the president of the Federal Bar Association, and adjunct faculty at San Joaquin College of Law, teaching evidence, federal courts, and moot court. Most recently with the Honorable John Conklin, they coached this year's moot court team to victory at the Trainer Moot Court Competition, the first time in San Joaquin history that we've taken the Oral Advocacy Award. Please welcome the Honorable Stanley A. Boone.
always the card. Please sit down. Never mind. Thank you, Ms. Webb, for those very kind opening remarks. Graduate, faculty, and staff of San Joaquin College of Law, family, friends, and those who frankly came to see me. It is my great honor today to be asked to speak as the commencement speaker for this graduating class. For the next hour or so, I want to speak about a couple of themes. I know, you're worried. Some of the parents in there are like, really? Really? No, listen, I didn't get this job based upon sheer good looks. It is applying the common sense, and that common sense is, as a student of history, many of you don't know that I love history and have studied it for many, many years. And I am reminded of a great speech that occurred about 150 years ago in a small town in southern Pennsylvania near the Maryland border. It was a day in which individuals came to commence the dedication of a national cemetery, and that town was Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And there were two prominent speakers that day. The first one spoke. The second one spoke for less than 2 minutes, 10 sentences, and those various words that we cherish of government by the people, for the people, shall not perish from this earth, are constantly ingrained in our mind. Does anybody remember the first speaker? No, not Bill O'Reilly. Very good. He spoke for 2 hours. That's my point. So if you're ever in my court in an oral argument and I ask you, who was the other speaker other than Abraham Lincoln that spoke at the Gettysburg Address, you've gone on for too long. So my comments will be brief, but I do wish to talk about two themes, and those themes are celebration and community. That's okay, honey. It'll be over soon. Celebration. As many of the speakers have already discussed, today is a celebration. It is a celebration about all of you here today and your accomplishments that you have brought to graduating. But also, as noted, that celebration is for the rest of you that are out here today. The commitment, the dedication that you gave, the support and love, and sometimes the comments you didn't want to make when you should have made those comments in support of the person here today. Students, that is something that you should celebrate, but it doesn't end today. That celebration continues, and I can tell you as a lawyer after law school, it got a little harder after law school to be a good lawyer, to be dedicated, and those commitments and that celebration continues, and I want to see that continue. To many that know me a little bit more, my path was not necessarily the normal path of rising to where I got today. And I don't necessarily describe it as rising, but many people expect an individual that went to a good college, et cetera, et cetera. And in the end, I did. But I will tell you that there were many paths that I could have taken which could have led the wrong way. And I know that many of you students here today have had those paths and have made the right decision in your life. And it was people that are here today, that aren't here today, that have soon passed long ago, that gave you something, that gave you the foundation to make that right path. And those people are here in spirit with you today. And it is that celebration that you should celebrate them and yourselves for those accomplishments. So I ask that you turn around and give a big round of applause to everybody here that is supporting you. Now, there were a couple of people in my career when I was in high school, and I was not known as academically gifted in high school. Yes, I could name my kings and queens and presidents of the United States, but that was not something that one could utilize other than on a Jeopardy contest. I had two teachers that were instrumental in my life. One was my English teacher, and again, I was not academically gifted. How I prepared a book report was to watch the movie and write the book report accordingly. Yes, I know, I've let it out. When I first submitted a paper to this teacher, I got a resounding D. and told me to try a lot harder, and I know you could do it. My next paper resulted in a C, and she worked with me a lot more than other students and gave me an opportunity and didn't give up on my ability. And I will tell you that that was the first time that I believed in my life that I could actually do something if I put my mind to it. And as a result, I got the best grade ever in English in high school as a result of her. But it wasn't necessarily about me, it was about her believing in me and giving me that spirit to continue. The second teacher that was instrumental in my life was a teacher that told me, and keep in mind that my high school accomplishment was that of class clown. And that is proudly displayed in my chambers, the certificate of class clown. And the only thing I had before that was a 4th grade citizenship award, which is also prominently displayed in my chambers. But this particular teacher looked me in the eye and said, "You know, Stan, you won't amount to anything." And you know, I could have said, "Yeah, that's right," and not amount to anything. But instead, I proved him wrong. And there are many people out there that probably did that to you in your life and said that you're not going to do anything or you can't do it, and you did it. And I want you to think about it for a minute and thank those people too. Because I thank that teacher that told me that I would not amount to anything, because I turned myself around and proved that individual wrong. And you've got to remember that today, and as you go further in the study of law, that the study of law will have much of that. There will be many people in your career that will tell you, you don't know what you're doing, I'm going to do something to you at trial. I keep out the expletives here, but nevertheless, turn that rather than in hatred and dislike and prove them wrong in what you do, and remember that. Which leads me to community and what you're going to be doing as a lawyer. For I look at the job of being a lawyer as a community servant. You are a public servant. While I'm not saying that you're working for the government or anything, but you are out there in the light of the community. And if you all haven't heard, lawyers don't have the best reputation in the community. Am I right? Yeah, that's right. To my friends who would describe me as, well, you're a prosecutor, you know, et cetera, I would always say, please don't call me when your stereo is stolen. And the same can be said of, please don't call me if you're wrongly accused. Please don't call me if you get in a car accident. Graduates, you're never going to change the perception of what people think about lawyers, but what you can do is not add to it. And not add to it by being good members of the community, and I mean of the legal community. And a couple of words of wisdom. Be prepared. Be prepared in what you do. Try your best at doing your job. That is so important to a good steward for the legal community. I will tell you that my staff often knows that in an order when I put in a footnote, please exercise pragmatic common sense. And many people say, what is pragmatic common sense? And to me it was growing up with a single mother and my grandparents who, if I didn't do something that was outside of the ordinary or lacked that common sense, if my mother didn't hit me hard or my grandfather denied me the ability to watch the Three Stooges, I knew what common sense meant. And you should exercise that whenever you do what you do. And I mean by this, that as lawyers we deal with mistakes made by the parties often. But I'm seeing too much lately mistakes as being made by lawyers and that the excuses come out. And I think that gives lawyers a bad name of what they do. Because what you're doing is you're representing a client. You're representing a client zealously, so exercise that pragmatic common sense. Be critical, but don't criticize. Analyze something and try your best. Graduates, I can tell you, and it happens to me to this day, you will make mistakes. You will make mistakes. But it's how you handle those mistakes that create what your reputation is in this community. Own up to it. The buck stops with you. It doesn't stop with your secretary. It doesn't stop with your paralegal. It stops with you. Recognize that. As many of my fellow members on the bench will tell many students, graduates, lawyers, your reputation is your most important asset that you can have. And that is so true. And being prepared and being on time are 90% of the run. What else about being a good community steward in the legal community? And that is offering your services pro bono for those that represent the accused, the homeless, the disabled, people that don't have the opportunity or the ability to hire a lawyer. That is being a good community steward. That is doing something good for the community. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do it all the time or a particular area, but it is the love of the law. And I will tell you, for those of us that have done pro bono work and have offered our services, there's nothing more gratifying to an individual. It makes you feel good about what you do. Again, you are adding to the community. The other thing that I would ask is help a child. I can't tell you, in my career as a kid, the lawyers that would come to class, maybe it was a lawyer of a child in my class, who would just talk about what they did or read a story to you. That had a marked effect on my life about that's what I want to do. If you represent somebody less fortunate, go to a school and tell people about what you do. That is just so important to our today. I cannot tell you. I'm always reminded that every time I go to a kids award, and I know many of you have been to kids awards, sometimes they go on and on and on, but you know that feeling that you get when you see a child with an award, that it's just, maybe they got straight A's one semester, they got straight B's, and they're so proudly standing there with that award. That's the kind of feeling you get by doing service to your community. Add to the community. Being a good lawyer is a lot of hard work. But I want to say to you, fellow graduates, that you got to have time for yourself. You got to have time for your family. You got to have time for those that you celebrate with here today. That is so important to a good well-being, a well-rounded individual. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Now, while I stopped my sprinting career many years ago, I recognize the hypocrisy of trying to do well for yourself. But I am telling you that remember that you have to take care of yourself also. You have to take care of your family, you have to take care of those who love you. Doing this will make you a good steward. I'm always impressed whenever I come to these graduations, and I've been to almost every one since I've started teaching in this school, and I love this opportunity to sit here and to listen to the stories of each and every one of you and your progression, that where you came and what you overcame to do what you did. And I am so impressed with what you do. And take that back out into the community, take that back out to individuals that need that help. Because I'll tell you what, if you can just change one person, if each one of you can change one person, you've done well for the community. And it happened to me. And I want to say to you, go out and do that. In closing, I want to give you a little quote that I just love. And it just really sums it up for me. And I don't know if many of you have been to National Supply Hardware. It's a great little supply hardware store. And for many of you who know me, I love to build or go to the hardware store or do something like that. But I love National Hardware. And in it, by the drinking fountain, is a little saying. And I don't know who the author is. I don't know who said it. But it says this: give to the world the best you have, and the best will come back to you. And I so believe that. Graduates, congratulations and good luck to you. Thank you again.
It is my pleasure to present the San Joaquin College of Law Class of 2013. Pardeep Bains. Pardeep received his Bachelor of Science degree in molecular biology at the University of California at Berkeley. During law school, he interned as a law clerk with Chumo and Associates, the alternate public defender for Madera County. Pardeep plans to go into private practice in the Central Valley, working in the areas of criminal defense and estate planning. He adds, "I would like to thank my parents for all of their help and assistance and for tolerating my tantrums throughout my law school career." Congratulations, Pardeep. Jennifer M. Berry. Before law school, Jennifer attended California State University, Long Beach, where she received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Rhetorical Studies. Jennifer received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Civil Procedure. While at SJCL, Jennifer completed an internship with the Tulare County Council and hopes to return to working with the education team. Jennifer would like to say hi to her niece Elizabeth and also wishes to thank her family for their support. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Kelly Maria Boos. Kelly received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science at California Polytechnic University, San Luis Obispo. In law school, she received Whitkin Awards for Academic Excellence for Advanced Research and Writing and International Law. She also was a finalist for the Best Brief Award in the George Hopper Moot Court Competition. During law school, Kelly was a member of Lawsuit, that's Law Students United in Tolerance, and a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity. She also served as a student advocate at the New American Legal Clinic. Kelly states, "I would like to thank my husband and family for putting up with and supporting me for all 3 years of law school, and also thank my study group for their tremendous support and motivation. I look forward to pursuing a legal career and furthering my knowledge in agricultural and immigration law." Congratulations, Kelly. Joanna Lynn Garcia Botello. Joanna graduated from California State University, Fresno with a Bachelor of Science degree in agricultural business. She's been accepted to the Masters in Accounting program at California State University, Sacramento, where she'll continue her education this fall. Afterward, she plans to pass the CPA exam to specialize in accounting and tax law. Additionally, Joanna will continue working to grow and expand her farming operation and her career with the state of California. Joanna adds, "I want to thank my husband Leonard and my friends for all their ongoing support while I attended law school and continued working full-time. I could not have done it without them. One is only as strong as her foundation, and mine has been solid." Congratulations, Joanna. Candace Joelle Campo, with distinction. Candace received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science at California State University, Fresno. During law school, Candace was awarded the Justice Pauline Davis Hanson Scholarship, the Spirit of San Joaquin Scholarship, and the Clovis Seroptimus Women's Advocacy Scholarship. In 2011, she received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Criminal Procedure. Throughout law school, Candace worked as a law clerk and workers' compensation fraud paralegal at the Tulare County District Attorney's Office. Candace states, "Upon passing the bar, I will be a deputy district attorney at the Tulare County DA's office. But first, in October, I am marrying the one who has been by my side and who has been my rock throughout all of law school, Noah Moore. Thank you, Noah, and my family who have supported me throughout these past few years. Congratulations, campus. Michael Glenn Culver. Michael graduated from California State University, Fresno with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communication and Journalism. Michael served as first and second year class representative to the Student Bar Association and as Student Bar Association parliamentarian during his third and fourth years of law school. After the bar exam, Michael plans to practice in criminal law. Michael would like to give special thanks to all his family and friends who have supported and encouraged him throughout his studies. Congratulations, Michael. Amanda Marie DeHart with distinction. Amanda received her Bachelor of Science degree in Social Science at Chapman University. She was named Best Oral Advocate at the 2012 Hopper Moot Court Competition, and in 2013, Amanda represented SJCL at the statewide Roger Traynor Moot Court Competition, where she and her teammate took first place honors in oral advocacy. Amanda was awarded the Women's Lawyer Scholarship in 2012, the Elizabeth O'Neill Memorial Scholarship, and the Theodore Forrest Memorial Scholarship in 2013. During law school, she has been employed at the Merced Department of Child Support Services. Amanda adds, "Thank you to the many people involved in helping me achieve this degree while clinging to traces of my sanity and sense of humor. Going forward, I intend to do only good and helpful things." Congratulations, Amanda. Anthony Edward DeJager. Anthony attended Azusa Pacific University, where he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. At SJCL, he received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Business Organizations. Anthony is thankful for all the support he has received from his family and friends. He's especially thankful to his wife, Jen, for her love and care when he needed it most. Without Jen's support, Anthony would not have been able to accomplish this. He is thankful to his parents for their example of hard work and for allowing him this wonderful opportunity. Congratulations, Anthony. Gabriel Anthony Delgado. Gabriel received his Bachelor of Science degree in Agricultural Business at California State University, Fresno. He received Whitkin Awards for Academic Excellence in Water Law, Business Organizations, and Interactive Media. Gabriel was awarded the Michael McGonigal Scholarship in 2010, the Carolyn T. Mervis Scholarship in 2012, and the Florentino Jose Memorial Scholarship in 2013. During law school, Gabriel served on the Board of Trustees of the Firebaugh Los Deltas Unified School District Board, and during 2011 and 2012, he externed at the Federal District Court for Magistrate Judge Sheila K. Oberto. Gabriel states, "First, I would like to thank my wife, Milagros, and children Anthony and Adam, and my family and friends for their support throughout the last 4 years. Completing law school would have been impossible without their encouragement and patience. I would also like to thank my professors and the staff at SJCL for taking an interest in my career. After passing the bar exam, I plan on practicing in the area of agricultural and business law, eventually specializing in water law." Gabriel, congratulations. Surwinder Singh Dungeon. Surwinder earned Bachelor of Arts degrees in both legal studies and psychology at the University of California, Santa Cruz. After interning at the Public Defender's Office and currently working in an immigration office, Surwinder plans to continue in the field of immigration law. He thanks his mother, father, and brother for their continuing love and support through the passage of this portion of his life from simply Surwinder to Surwinder Esquire. He also thanks the loan departments who have been so kind in extending credit to increase his debt to well over $100,000. What a start. Thank you, SJCL. Surwinder, congratulations. Good one. Sage Marie Dreif. I knew Sage didn't have any friends here today. Sage received her Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration from the University of Phoenix. She received a Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in National Security Law. Sage served as a student professional at the Fresno County District Attorney's Office and also became a certified law student for the Coordinator of Public Defense in Kings County, who just happens to be her awesome stepmom, Marianne Gilbert. Sage states, "My achievements have been the result of the collaborative efforts, love, and support of the following people: Jade, Kylie, Megan, Barry, Blaze, Angela, Eliza, Amy, James, J.E., Kelly, Orion, Julie, Annette, Jamie, and April. Thank you. To my dad and Marianne, I love you both so much. To my mom, you've sacrificed so much to make me happy and to make my dreams come true. Thank you is not enough. I love you. Lucia, you have been my rock, my touchstone, my angel, my best friend, my cheerleader, my ride or die. If all I achieved in school was to be your friend, it would still all have been worth it. This is for all of you. I hope I have made you proud." Congratulations, Sage. Andrew John Driscoll. Andrew attended San Diego State University, where he received a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice Administration. He was a Best Brief finalist in the Hopper Moot Court competition in 2012 and is a recipient of the Pete Peters Leadership Scholarship and the Darrell S. Friedman Scholarship. AJ is a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity, which he served last year on the executive board as Sergeant at Arms. He also currently works as a part-time police officer for the city of Mendota, helping to make the county of Fresno a safer place. While attending SJCL, AJ worked as a law clerk for the Bennett and Sharp law firm and at the Fresno County District Attorney's Office, where he currently serves as a certified law clerk in the misdemeanor unit. After the bar exam, AJ would like to continue working in the field of law enforcement and plans to accomplish that goal by working with the Fresno County District Attorney's Office or possibly continuing his work as a police officer. AJ thanks his parents and family members especially for the support they have given him. AJ, congratulations. Robert Bruce Dundas. Robert earned his Master of Science degree in Molecular and Cellular Biology at California State University, Fresno. He states, "I made it to graduation. Throughout law school, I remained a full-time employee and tried not to be a completely absent father and husband. After the bar, I plan on catching up with my family and making amends for being so busy during the last 4 years. I came to SJCL with the hope of starting my own solo practice, and I'm planning to moonlight until it's economically feasible to do so, or at least until more lucrative opportunities present themselves. I want to thank my wife, Megan, for her support, dedication, and encouragement. She has basically been a single parent for 3 or 4 years. I also thank my kids for their patience and understanding, and my parents and in-laws for their praise and encouragement." Robert, congratulations. Lisa Renee Flores. Lisa graduated from California State University, Fresno with a Bachelor of Arts degree in English Literature. She is a recipient of the Ibarra Casillas Law Students United in Tolerance Scholarship. In the George Hopper Moot Court competition, Lisa was a Best Brief finalist and a Best Oral Advocate semifinalist. She's also a published staff member of the San Joaquin Agricultural Law Review, which she served this past year as a member of the editorial board and as editor-in-chief. Lisa adds, "Thank you so much to my family for everything you've done over these past 3 years. I would not be standing here today without the love and support of my wonderful husband and my amazing parents. Congratulations, Lisa. Derek Kenneth Fogderud. Derek earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration at California State University, Fresno. While attending law school, Derek worked part-time at his father's law firm, Fletcher and Fogderud Incorporated. Derek has remained involved in various community service events with the Fig Garden Rotary Club and also participated in the law school's race judicata event. Derek adds, "I would like to thank my mom and dad, my twin, my fiancé, and my other friends and family for supporting me throughout this journey." Congratulations, Derek. Well done. Marla Diaz Garcia, with distinction. Marla graduated from California State University, Sacramento, with a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology. She is a recipient of the Carl Brown Scholarship for Women and Minorities. After the bar exam, Marla will be working at the law firm of Perez, Williams, Medina, and Rodriguez. To the members of the firm, Marla says, "Thank you so much for all your guidance and for giving me this opportunity." Marla adds, "And special thanks to my family, my friends, and my fiancé, Adrian, for their endless patience and support." Congratulations, Marla. Triana Garza. Triana received her Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology from the University of California at Santa Barbara. During law school, she served an internship with the Fresno County District Attorney's Office. Triana would like to practice in the field of criminal defense. Triana adds, "I'd like to thank my parents, godparents, and Marlon for their unconditional love and support." Congratulations, Triana. Jacob Aaron Gelligan. Jacob received his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management at the University of Phoenix. He received Whitkin Awards for academic excellence in civil trial practice and species protection policy and law. During law school, Jacob has worked as a litigation paralegal at the firm of Wood, Smith, Henning, and Berman. After the bar exam, he plans to practice in the area of civil litigation. Jacob is the proud father of 4 children, and while in school, he has remained active as a youth baseball coach in the Clovis West Cal Ripken Baseball League. Jacob would like to thank his wife and children for having the patience to put up with him during the long and stressful process of law school. Congratulations, Jacob. Lucia Gonzalez. Lucia received her Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology at the University of California, Santa Barbara. In law school, she received a Whitkin Award for academic excellence in national security law and served as 4th-year class representative to the Student Bar Association. For the last 2.5 years, Lucia has worked for the Fresno County District Attorney's Office, where she has researched, written, and argued in opposition to motions to suppress and to dismiss. She also had the opportunity to represent the people in one juvenile adjudication trial. She has learned and grown so much from these experiences. Lucia hopes to continue working for the DA's office. She states, "Life might take your breath away, but not your vision nor your determination." Dad, do you remember that quote? You wrote it on a Christmas card before law school. It sums up your spirit, and it has served as a reminder never to give up. I'd like to thank you, Dad, Mom, and Gino for supporting me these 4 years. It's been a long road, but we got here together. I love you. I'd like to thank my study partner, Sage Dreith, Ride or Die. You know too much, but so do I. Thank you for teaching me and for feeding me. My mother appreciates it. And a special thanks to Donna. Your dining room table made an excellent study space. Sorry you were the victim of our law-related jibber-jabber. And finally, a special thanks to my extended family. I love you all. Congratulations, Lucia. Ramon Gonzalez. Ramon earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management at Fresno Pacific University. He received 2 Whitkin Awards for academic excellence and served as 4th-year class representative to the Student Bar Association. Ramon worked at Kaiser Permanente throughout law school, and he plans to continue in the field of healthcare law. Ramon states, I would like to thank my family, friends, and the entire Kaiser Permanente organization, in particular my boss, Deb Pruitt, for her support and flexibility throughout my 4 years of law school. I'd also like to thank the SJCL faculty and staff for the great evening program. It would not have been possible for me to get my law degree without it. And thanks to my friends for their support. Susie, Ferris, Gabe, Darren, Sam, Raj, and so many others. Ramon, congratulations. Nicole K. Idiart. Nicole graduated from California State University, Fresno with a Bachelor of Science degree in criminology. She received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Criminal Procedure and was a Best Brief finalist in the 2012 Hopper Moot Court Competition. This year, Nicole was voted Student of the Year for the 4th-year class and was awarded the American Board of Trial Advocates Memorial Scholarship. Nicole is a board member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity and is active in the Student Bar Association. During school, she's been employed by the Bennett and Sharp law firm. After the bar exam, Nicole plans to work for Bennett & Sharp in Monterey, California, focusing on preserving and expanding the rights of both union and non-union employees. Nicole adds, a special thank you to my family and friends for their love, support, and patience throughout law school. Congratulations, Nicole. Danielle Nicole Carr. Danielle received her Bachelor of Science degree in Organizational Management at California State University, Fresno. Danielle states, I would like to thank my parents, grandparents, sister, boyfriend, family, law school family, and extended family and friends for enduring this journey with me and being here to celebrate its conclusion. I know it was not easy. Your time, love, and support over the years are the main reasons I'm able to stand up here today. I am blessed to have such great people in my life. Congratulations, Danielle. Andrew Stephen Kucera, with high honors, our valedictorian. Andrew received his Bachelor of Arts degree in Economics at San Diego State University and his Master's degree in Business Administration at California State University, Fresno. He's the recipient of the Dean's Scholarship for Academic Excellence, the Central California Bankruptcy Association Scholarship, the Founders Scholarship, and Whitkin Awards for Academic Excellence in 16 subjects. Andrew was also a Best Brief finalist in the Hopper Moot Court Competition and was voted Student of the Year for 2012. He served as Treasurer of the Student Bar Association for 2011 and 2012, and in the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity as Clerk of the Exchequer for 2011. Andrew plans to practice in real estate and business litigation with Catone and Associates and to become involved in teaching. And here's your valedictory award, which we will present to you at this time. Congratulations. Carlos Roberto Leva. Carlos attended the University of California, Los Angeles, where he received a Bachelor of Arts degree in history. He has worked full-time during law school and currently is a law clerk at Perez, Williams, Medina, and Rodriguez. Carlos states, I would like to thank my family for their support and understanding. Marisol, thank you too. And I would like to thank my friends for their encouragement and the attorneys at Perez, Williams, Medina, and Rodriguez for their guidance. Carlos, congratulations. Eric James Licalci with distinction. Eric earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in Business Management and Organization at Fresno Pacific University. He received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Legal Research and Writing and the Leon S. Peters Leadership Scholarship Award. Eric is also a member of the Madera 2030 Club. He plans to begin his career at the law firm of Bennett and Sharp. Eric states, I'd like to thank my fiancée Yvonne for her support throughout my law school career. I'd also like to thank my parents, my brother, my family in attendance, and all my family that could not be here for their support and for shaping me into the man I am today. Eric, congratulations. Faith Christine Lyle. Faith attended California State University, Fresno, where she earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. Faith is a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity and was elected to serve on its board for this past academic year. She's also been involved with the Central Valley Safety Society, the Human Resource Association of Central California, and the Fresno County Young Lawyers Association. During law school, Faith has pursued studies relating to business law and civil litigation, and for over 3 years has worked in employment law and civil litigation for the law firm of Fishman, Larson, Goldring, and Zeitler. After graduation, she plans to remain with that firm and hopes to focus on representing employers regarding claims of wrongful termination, sexual harassment, unlawful discrimination, and wage and hour disputes. Ultimately, Faith aspires to be a judge. Faith would like to thank her family and friends for the support and encouragement they've given her during this journey. Faith, congratulations. Anne Elizabeth Litton. Anne received her Bachelor of Arts degree in History at Patrick Henry College. She is the recipient of Whitkin Awards for Academic Excellence in Remedies and Immigration Law. Anne states, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me the strength and ability to pursue my dreams of becoming an attorney, and also my family for their unfailing love and encouragement throughout what has proved to be both an arduous as well as rewarding experience. Congratulations, Anne. Angela Elizabeth Martinez. Angela received her bachelor's degree in philosophy at California State University, Chico. She is a member of Law Students United in Tolerance and has been employed for the past year and a half as a law clerk at the law offices of Wagner and Jones. That's my firm, and I can tell you she's a great law clerk. Angela is an officer candidate for the United States Marine Corps. After the bar exam, she will return to work at Wagner and Jones while awaiting assignment to Officer Candidate School. Angela hopes to serve in the Marine Corps in a Judge Advocate General position, qualified as both a rifleman and an attorney. Angela wishes to give a special thank you to her parents, Maria Martinez and Praxares Urbina. Angela states, thank you, Mom, for making me a strong, beautiful, and independent woman. I cannot communicate how grateful I am for having you as a mother. Thanks, Proc, for being a great dad. You stepped into those shoes when I was 5, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. To my little brother, Brian, I want you to know that anything is possible, and I can't wait to see you walking across a bright stage one day, too. Daniel, thank you for being the best friend anyone could ask for, right next to our good friend, Vodka. And thank you, Alyssa, for being a Honey Badger study partner and pulling all of those all-nighters with me. Time for one last go. In the words of Hunter S. Thompson, life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and loudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride." Congratulations, Angela. Michael Amadeo Mazzoni. Michael graduated from Loyola Marymount University with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications. He was awarded the 2013 Ernest S. Kinney Memorial Scholarship for Promise as a criminal trial lawyer. He's a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity, and he received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Criminal Law. Michael served as third-year class representative to the Student Bar Association and volunteered with numerous school events such as Back to School Night, the Spring Banquet, student bar elections, and others. Michael currently is a law clerk at Hammerschmidt Broughton Law Corporation, a criminal defense firm where he will return to work after the bar exam. Michael adds, "I want to thank my law school friends for continually pushing me to limits I never thought I could achieve. Jeff Hammerschmidt and Mark Broughton for being great legal mentors this past year, my parents for always being supportive, and my fiance. You know, we just before the ceremony changed girlfriend to fiance because he said he proposed and she said yes." And he already wants to thank her for having to put up with him studying for the bar for the next 2 months. Congratulations, Michael. James Noble McCann. James earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in philosophy at California State University, Fresno. While attending law school, he has also pursued a Master of Arts degree in peacemaking and conflict and community mediation at Fresno Pacific University. James states, "Foremost, I would like to give all credit to my Savior, Jesus Christ, and thank those that he has surrounded me with. My parents, Bev and Dave, my sister, Katie, my extended family, my girlfriend, Paige, and all my friends. They have kept me on the right path. I would also like to thank the faculty of SJCL for their support." James, congratulations. Well done. Seth Gabriel Merton. Seth received his Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology at California State University, Fresno. He received the Best Brief Award in the 2012 George Hopper Moot Court Competition and the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in the Constitutional Law Research Seminar. Seth also is a published member of the San Joaquin Agricultural Law Review, having served as a staff member in 2012 and as managing editor in 2013. Seth served as law clerk for the Honorable Ernest Licalci, the assistant presiding judge at Madera County Superior Court. He also completed an internship in the law office of Sarah Hedgepeth Harris in the field of environmental law. Seth wishes to say, "Thank you to my family and a very special thank you to my parents, Randy and Tiffany, whose graciousness knows no bounds." Congratulations, Seth. Claire Tuttle Meredith. Claire attended the University of California, San Diego, where she received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Urban Studies and Planning. During law school, Claire has worked for the Bankruptcy Chapter 13 Trustee's Office, and she looks forward to a career in bankruptcy law. Claire adds, "I am forever grateful for my experience at San Joaquin because I met my husband, Craig Meredith, at school. I could not imagine going through law school without Craig. I am also grateful for the love and support of our friends and family throughout these long 4 years. It truly takes a village to get through law school." Congratulations, Claire. Craig Robert Meredith. Craig graduated from California State University, Fresno with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. Craig has worked as a law clerk at the firm of Caswell, Bell, and Hillison, where he will be employed after graduation. Craig says, "I want to thank my wife, Claire, for her endless patience and support." Parentheses, Claire, please forgive the lack of adjectives. There was an 80-word limit. I also want to thank my brothers Chip and Stephen, my aunt and uncle Susan and Ted, in-laws Ernie and Linda, and mentors Kimberly Mayhew and Robert Hillison. Additionally, I want to actively encourage individuals with similar backgrounds to pursue their academic goals. Craig, congratulations. Best wishes. Jess Marcelino Molina. Jess received his Bachelor of Arts degree in journalism at California State University, Fresno. He's a recipient of the Judy Wiseman Memorial Scholarship. Jess was a Best Oral Advocate finalist in the George Hopper Moot Court competition and twice represented SJCL at the U.S. National Asylum Moot Court competition with a third-place finish in oral advocacy. He is a member of the San Joaquin Agricultural Law Review and served this year as the Law Review's executive editor. Jess wishes to thank Andy Kucera for being a great friend and study partner. Jess adds, I would like to thank my grandmother, Mary, and grandfather Jess, whose sacrifice and courage made my education not just a dream, but a possibility. Thank you to my sister Laura, brother Felipe, brother-in-law Michael, and mother-in-law for your love and encouragement. To my mother and father, Jess and Elena, who have always believed in me and cheered me on. To my children, Mark and Eliana, you have been my greatest teachers and inspiration. Your sacrifice during this time will never, ever be forgotten. And finally, to my wife, Liz, who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. It wasn't always pretty, honey, and sometimes it was downright ugly, but we did it. We finally did it. Congratulations, Jess. Sang-Chong Moi. Sang-Chong earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in philosophy at California State University, Fresno. Sang-Chong wishes to say, I am truly blessed and excited to be graduating with a Juris Doctorate today. I would like to thank the staff and professors at San Joaquin College of Law for their hard work and dedication in making sure that I graduate with a great education. I would also like to thank the law firms and attorneys that I have worked for and interned with for helping prepare me for the legal profession. To my extended family, thank you for always being positive and encouraging throughout these last 4 years. And finally, to the two most important people in my life, my mom and dad, thank you for your patience, guidance, support, and for always believing in me. Congratulations, Sang-Chong. James Raymond Mugridge, with high honors. James received his Bachelor of Arts degree in political science at the University of California, San Diego. He was awarded the Proctor Scholar of the Year Scholarship for 2012 and has received Whitkin Awards for academic excellence in contracts, constitutional law, evidence, advanced research and writing, and wills and trusts. James represented SJCL at the statewide trainer moot court competition, where he and his teammate won first place honors in oral advocacy. So James is the other half of that team. During law school, James also served as a judicial extern for Federal District Judge Anthony Ishii. After the bar exam, James plans to work with his father, David Mugridge, in his criminal defense practice. James would like to thank his parents, sister, friends, and study group for their support. James, congratulations. Danielle Brooke Nunes. Danielle attended California State University, Fresno, where she received her Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. She is a recipient of the Leon S. Peters Foundation Leadership Award Scholarship and she's a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity. Danielle is also a member of the Psi Chi International Honor Society, the Golden Key International Honor Society Alumni Association, and the Key Club International Alumni Association. Danielle works at the Tulare County District Attorney's Office, where she plans to continue after graduation. She has an interest in both criminal and ag law and aspires eventually to become a judge. Danny states, "I would like to thank God and my family, my husband JJ and son Tice for their support, encouragement, and their stealth mode operations during finals." Congratulations, Danielle. Jamie Michelle Palm. Jamie graduated from the University of California, Merced, where she received her Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. During law school, she has worked at the New American Legal Clinic, the Family Mediation Clinic, and the Merced County District Attorney's Office. Jamie wishes to say a very big thank you to my family for all their support through the last 4 years. Also, thank you to my wonderful partners in crime, Sage, Lucia, and Peter, who kept me sane. I look forward to many years of practicing criminal law. Congratulations, Jamie. Charles M. Palmer. Charles received his Bachelor of Arts degree in English Literature from the University of Minnesota. He received the Whitkin Award for Academic Excellence in Federal Courts and was the winner of the Best Brief Award in the 2011 George Hopper Moot Court Competition. Charles completed an internship with SJCL alumnus Pahua Lor in 2011 and an externship with Federal District Judge Anthony Ishii in 2013. Charles would like to thank his parents, family and friends, and wife and children for their support and faith through these past 4 years. Congratulations, Charles. Mary Ashley Ratterman Deutsch with high honors. Mary earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology at California State University, Fresno. She was awarded the Elizabeth O'Neill Scholarship for 2011 and 2012 and the Fresno County Lawyers Memorial Fund Scholarship for 2013. Mary has received Whitkin Awards for academic excellence in torts, constitutional law, and business organizations. She's also a member of the San Joaquin Agricultural Law Review, for which she served this year as production editor. As a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity, she has acted as clerk of the rolls and as tribune. During law school, Mary has worked as a law clerk for the Marjorie Mason Center and as judicial extern for Federal Magistrate Gary S. Austin. Mary states, "I'd like to thank the Marjorie Mason Center for helping me realize how important it is to make a difference and be of service in the work that I do. I would also like to thank my parents for their constant love, support, and understanding over the last 3 years. My sister for always reminding me that there is more to life than school and work and letting me be a godmother to my amazing nephew. My brother for keeping me grounded. My grandmother for supporting me, letting me vent, and sharing her wisdom, and all of my aunts, uncles, and cousins for keeping me in check. Lastly, I'd like to apologize to anyone who came into contact with me in the weeks leading up to exams, and in advance to anyone who sees me during bar prep. It's not you, it's me." Congratulations, Mary. Vicente Reyes. Vicente received his Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communications and Journalism at California State University, Fresno. During law school, he has served as an officer in Law Students United in Tolerance. Vicente states, "I intend to go into criminal law following the footsteps of my father. He's the best man that I know and the reason I chose to become a lawyer. Mom, thank you for being a constant source of love and support. Tony and Marisol, we may argue and bicker, but after a minute, we are right back to laughing with each other. It's a relationship only siblings can know. Thank you for showing me the value of family. To my long-standing friends, thank you for being there for me when I needed it. Whether it was a late-night phone call, a night out downtown, a midnight movie, or just a beer on the couch, everything helped me get to this day. Thank you, friends at SJCL, the late nights of conversation and music, an occasional cousin night. The group text, study sessions, and the support we gave each other were invaluable. And to KSG, thank you for always being there even when I didn't know I needed you. I don't know where I would be without you. Vicente, congratulations. Thomas Joseph Ross. Thomas graduated from the University of California, Davis, where he received his Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. During law school, Thomas has worked as a full-time paralegal and certified law student at the law offices of Raquel Birch, staff counsel for the Allstate Insurance Companies. Thomas was the recipient of Allstate's Distinguished Performance Award in 2012. After graduation, he hopes to continue working for Allstate. Thomas extends his sincere thanks to friends and family and adds, Rocco and Giselle, my inspirations, I hope one day you will be as proud of me as I am of you. Raquel, thank you for showing me the way. Kelly, your sacrifice and endless support made this possible. This accomplishment belongs to both of us. Congratulations, Thomas. Adam Christoph Rushing. Adam received his Bachelor of Arts degree in English Literature and Ancient History from Leeds University in the United Kingdom. He was a finalist in the 2012 Hopper Moot Court competition, and he represented SJCL at the Asylum Refugee Moot Court competition at UC Davis in 2013. Adam is a member of the Delta Theta Law Fraternity, and he was elected Secretary of the Student Bar Association for 2012-2013. After graduation, Adam plans to stay in the Fresno area to practice criminal defense or civil plaintiff law. Adam adds, I would like to thank my parents, Gary and Sarah Rushing, for helping me through law school, and I would like to thank all the professors at SJCL for making my law school experience rich and rewarding. Adam, congratulations. Well done. Michael Scott Shaddix with distinction. Michael attended California State University, Fresno, where he received his Bachelor of Arts degree in radio and television production. He was a Best Oral Advocate semifinalist in the Hopper Moot Court competition, and he received Whitkin Awards for academic excellence in torts and basic individual income taxation. During law school, Michael was awarded the Leading Edge Consumer Scholarship, the Florentino Jose Memorial Scholarship, and the Central California Bankruptcy Association Scholarship. Michael is also a published member of the San Joaquin Agricultural Law Review, and he's represented the law school on 2 different radio programs as well as numerous law forums. Michael works as a law clerk at Webb and Bordson, and he intends to continue to work in civil litigation with an emphasis in business litigation. Michael states, I am grateful to attorneys Lendon Webb and Amy Lovegren-Tipton, as well as the entire staff for their support and guidance throughout this endeavor. Special thanks to Fran and Jerry for their support and hospitality while I was in law school. And my deepest gratitude goes out to my family for their unwavering support. My wife, Michelle, my 4 children, Tyler, Parker, Mackenzie, and Sawyer, and my mom and dad. The successes that I've enjoyed here at SJCL and in my work as a legal professional were only possible because of the sacrifices that my family has made. Congratulations, Michael. Karen K. Sidhu Gill. Karen graduated from California State University, Fresno on the President's and Dean's list with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. She has been a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity for 4 years. Karen has worked at the law offices of Joanne Sonoyan as a law clerk for 2 years, and before that did an internship for the civil research attorneys at the Fresno Superior Court. She plans to continue work in estate planning and trust litigation, and one day would like to have a practice of her own. Karen states, "I would like to thank my family and friends for their constant support during this part of my life. Specifically, I'd like to thank my husband for his continuous patience, my parents for always being there for me, my brother for never doubting me, and those of you particularly close to me who took the time to come here today. I greatly appreciate all that you guys have done for me and wouldn't be here today without you. Thanks, SJCL staff, for all that you have done to help us get here today." Congratulations, Karen. Kevin Allen Stimmel. Kevin received his Bachelor of Science degree in business from California State University, Fresno. During law school, he's been awarded the Leading Edge Consumer Scholarship and the Central California Bankruptcy Association Scholarship. Kevin also works as a classroom volunteer with Off the Front at Tarpey Elementary School, as a reading tutor at Mickey Cox Elementary School, and as a law clerk for attorney Mark Johnson. After the bar exam, Kevin plans to work in a civil litigation firm. Kevin says, "I thank God for all of the people that have been placed in my life, including my loving wife Kayla and our newly arriving daughter Layla, and family and friends who have all shaped who I am. I hope to use the gifts and knowledge I have been given to do good, seek justice, and correct oppression." Congratulations, Kevin. Rochelle Marie Taylor. Rochelle earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in English at San Diego State University. She's a recipient of the Clovis Women's Seroptimus Scholarship, the Fresno County Bar Association Scholarship, and the Fresno Women Lawyers Scholarship. Rochelle is a former chairwoman and board member of the Disability Advisory Commission for the City of Fresno, a board member of the Disability Advisory Committee for the City of Clovis, a peer counselor and volunteer at Valley Children's Hospital, and a full-time law clerk at Sutton Hatmaker Law Corporation. Rochelle plans to continue her path in employment litigation and will resume employment after graduation at Sutton Hatmaker Law Corporation. She also will pursue her passion for working with people with disabilities and will remain committed to her volunteer work at Valley Children's Hospital. She feels very blessed that she is able to pursue her dreams of practicing law and looks forward to a very bright future. Rochelle adds, "I would like to thank my parents. Dad, I wouldn't have made it without you teaching me everything I know. My brother, sister-in-law, and Charlie, all of my friends and extended family. Chris, I wouldn't have made it this past year without you. Alethea and Beth, you're my lifeline. Thank you." Congratulations, Rochelle. Keith B. Teague. Keith earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in history at the University of California, Los Angeles. Keith is a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity, which he served as dean this year. He also worked as a law clerk in the firm of Baradat and Pabujan during his second and third years of law school. Now, among his accomplishments in law school, Keith lists the following. He tried to get the Cookie Monster elected to the Student Bar Association in 2010. He petitioned the student body to make our official school mascot the feral cat. He was dubbed Cap'n Mr. Teague by Professor Purvis in honor of his efforts to make Talk Like a Pirate Day an international holiday. Arr. Finally, Keith wishes to say, "Thanks to my professors and to my roommates during law school, also known as my parents." Congratulations, Keith. Dallas James Thiessen. Dallas graduated from Fresno Pacific University with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. He's a member of the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity. Dallas was a Best Brief finalist in the George Hopper Moot Court Competition in 2012. During law school, he has worked as a law clerk for SJCL alumni Jeffrey Bone and Julie Jones, handling general civil litigation and personal injury matters in each of their offices. After graduation, Dallas plans on specializing in business and real estate litigation. Dallas adds, "I would like to thank my parents, Tim and Barbara Thiessen, for their support and encouragement over the last 4 years." Dallas, congratulations. George Joseph Vasquez with high honors. George earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in English writing at Pepperdine University. In law school, George received Whitkin Awards for academic excellence in torts, private labor law, constitutional law, and moot court. He was a Best Brief and Best Oral Argument semifinalist in the 2012 George Hopper Moot Court competition and a member of the highly successful team that represented SJCL at the statewide Roger Traynor Moot Court competition. George is also a member of the San Joaquin Agricultural Law Review. During law school, he interned at the Fresno City Attorney's Office and worked in civil litigation for attorney Michael J. F. Smith. George plans to work in business litigation and live happily ever after with his soon-to-be wife, the lovely Caroline Plata. Congratulations, George. Alyssa Catherine Wolf. Alyssa graduated from the University of California at Santa Cruz, where she earned Bachelor of Arts degrees in both legal studies and history of art and visual culture. During her time in law school, Alyssa also served as a volunteer at the Marjorie Mason Center. She hopes to pursue a career in corporate law. Alyssa states, "Thank you to my friends and family who have put their faith in me to succeed. My husband, Andre, for being there through everything. My best friend, Angela Martinez, for sticking with me through the tough times. My dad for supporting my dreams, and my mom, who was with me every step of the way to law school. Even after her passing, she continues to be my inspiration and motivational force." Congratulations, Alyssa. April Lauren Woods. April received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Cultural Anthropology from Auburn University. She also earned a teaching credential for mild to moderate special education at Fresno Pacific University. While at SJCL, April was a semifinalist in the 2012 George Hopper Moot Court competition. She's also a member of and served as an officer for the Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity. After passing the bar, April hopes to become a prosecutor with the Office of the District Attorney in Fresno County. April adds, "I would like to express immense gratitude to family, friends, and faculty for providing encouragement and tremendous support over the last 4 years and for helping turn this dream of successfully completing law school into a reality." April, congratulations. Will the class of 2013 please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, the San Joaquin College of Law class of 2013.
And that brings us to the end of this edition of San Joaquin College of Law Today, presented by San Joaquin College of Law, a nonprofit law school committed to educational excellence and community service. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect the position or views of San Joaquin College of Law. This program has been produced in conjunction with the Community Media Access Collaborative. We invite you to join us in the future as we explore issues and events within the law school which are of general interest as well. For more information about San Joaquin College of Law, please visit our website at www.sjcl.edu or call 559-323-2100.